ho, ho, ho. Check out who's on time. The arena is about to begin. What's up, everybody? Let's do this thing, man. Doom, round 2 is on. Let's go, man. Let's go. Am I going for 5-star Doom? You might be wondering. No, I'm not going for 5-star Doom. Are you nuts? Dude went for 80-something mil. I am not going for 5-star Doom. I cannot afford it. I would love to have. I would have loved to gone for Doom, but hey, it just ain't happening. There'll be other champions. So let me get a tweet out real quick. Dearest, that's Marvel champions. Hmm. What do I want to say? What do I want to say? What do I want to say? Round 2 of the Dooms Days Arenas are on. Us. I am now live. Okay. Tweet. Tweet. Doom toots as he pleases. Ah, Pete. We could use that later. We could use that tonight. That was good. Ah, man, he sent over a buck. But it's too late. Pete, thank you, man. I'll definitely try to remember to use that tonight or tomorrow or something. Because that is a good one. Worth it. Well, thanks, man. Speaking of tooting as you please. Thank you, dude. Panda Man Peter sending over that buck. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's take care of cutoffs first and foremost, actually, before I begin my first round. Cutoffs. I mean, I know I went for about 83 mil. Oh, we don't have an update there. Okay, alright. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to put a score up this time instead of saying a billion. I'm just going to put up what was... I'm just going to put up 80 mil. The 4-star... I see, I don't know what the 4-star went for. So I'm going to leave it at 13 mil. I don't know if 13 mil was accurate or not, or if it went for 12 or 14 or whatever, but I think the rest of this I'm pretty much just going to leave alone as is for now. I don't know what Infinity Man went for. If anybody knows what that dude went for, I could update that as well. But I do not know. But Junior first winner here, followed by Panaman Pete, Shark. We got Christian here. We got B Daniels. Is this actually itemless? Because that would be cooler. This is not itemless. I updated everything. Sometimes it doesn't update on YouTube Zen fast enough. What's up, Doc McKnife? Croy, Sohabe, E Shooter. What's up, people? 2.1 for Infinity Man. Captain Alberta said I saw 1.89. Okay. 1.89. Alright. I'll leave it at 1.9 then. Alright, let's begin. Let's begin. Let's get those 6 stars on cooldown. Going for Doom? I'm not going for Doom. No. Still not going for Doom. Still just going for milestones. I need to get every milestone, though. I need to stop messing around. I need every single milestone in my life. Last round, I did not get every single milestone. Last round, I left a lot of units on the board, on the table. Did not claim them, which is an issue. I need a lot more units than I currently have if I want to do this Legends run. What's up, Daniels? I actually read your last one already, where you asked if this was itemless, and I said, nope, it is not itemless. It is not. Itemless was yesterday. Itemless may be tomorrow. No, actually, it's not going to be tomorrow. I don't know when the next itemless is going to be. I would really like to try to finish it, if possible. First off, why is this fight taking so long? I would like to maybe finish it if possible before I do 6.3, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. I would definitely have to rank up a few champions that, if they, I mean, they might help in 6-2, but would they help in 6-3? I don't know. So I might have to rank for 6-3, and then after that, go back to ranking for 6-2. Might be the approach. Wait, I already won 2 fights? Let me get out of here. You don't need to win 3 fights. I should have thrown Thanos as the 3rd fight. That way I could have got through that first fight a little faster. All slow. OBG, grinding with you. Grinding, buddy. Only milestones. Nice, dude. Let's get it, Apu Das. Let's do it. Let's do it. Wait, so this isn't an itemless arena run? Well, technically it is an itemless arena run. Yeah, you got me there. It is itemless. Not impressed with dungeon crystals. Are the dungeon crystals out? Oh, man. We need to take a detour then. I mean, I want to get these milestones, but I want to check out those dungeon crystals too. I think I have enough artifacts to... Pete's already saying no ghost and new dungeon crystals. Well, bummer, but that's alright. She was in this round, so I didn't expect it to be in the next round. See the 200 mil score? Yes, I did see that. We've seen similar scores before. It is craziness, but I mean, okay. So they didn't put up 200 million to get Doom. I think maybe that's why this is coming up a lot, where people are starting to like where people are noticing that score. It wasn't like 200 million to get Doom. It was 200 million to get the title. People have put up crazier scores even to get the #1 ranked title. So it's actually not anything new. Those scores don't always get shared, so that might be the other reason why this is coming up more this time. But I guess it cut out on me. SOB, mountains making my connection suck. Bummer, B. Daniels. Alright, let's go to the store. Let's go check out these dungeon crystals. Dungeons. Oh. Are they just are they just announced on the forums and not in game yet, or do I need to restart my game? Is that what's going on? There's one with Hood, Sabretooth, and Void though, and all 3 would help me a lot. Pete, I never thought I'd hear you say Void would help you a lot. Didn't you just pulled him as a 6-star and threw up? They're in game. I put them in war chat. Okay. I guess I need to restart. Apu Das, hitting that member button, dude. Thank you. Thank you for the continued support. You already know how to use them custom emojis, so I ain't even gonna show you. And yeah. Yay, double Banana Man. Actually, there are 3. It might be hard to see, but there are 3 in that bundle. But thank you, dude. Appreciate the continued support. Welcome back. Please continue to enjoy your bananas. Void is the worst, but he would help. Yeah. Oh, man. I still love me some Void. He's still one of my favorites. Lags saying, sup, son. Grind starts now. Lags. All right, man. Get it, dude. I believe in you. I got faith that you will get this Doom. You will get him. If you go hard, you will have this Doom. I am not joining you though. I am not going for 5-star Doom. Not going for 5-star Doom. I'm still just going for milestones. No, 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 no. What's up, Richie V? No, 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 no. Not going for him. Not going for him. Top of the morning, BG. You've sold myself for chips. Is it worth it? What kind of chips? Doritos? Pringles? Maybe a Tostito? Oh, man. Good corn chip. Oh, a good corn chip. It'd be worth it if you sold yourself for like a family size of not too salty, but just perfectly salted corn chips. Oh, yes. Sometimes they're too salty. You know what I mean? You get that bad feeling around your lips after you eat a few chips. Anyone get that? Where the corners of your lips just get like raw. Tone down the salt levels. All right, chip companies. Nick Fury in the new batch of Dungeon Crystals. Ooh, I'm gonna need a quick run to get my next one. All right. Well, we can do a run. We can do a run when your 5 stars are on cooldown or whatever, you know. Or we could wait until after the Doom Arena, or we could do whatever. Finally hit banana puberty this month, so hey, but looks good on you, man. The old banana bush, it's looking good. BG mentioned the title not going for Doom, or probably every person will ask you. I know, I did it last time. I took it out at, like towards the end, just to not clog up the title, and I didn't put it back. I don't know. I think people, maybe I should put it there again, but I think it's just this early on people will be curious, and then after that people will realize, nope, still ain't going for Doom. So maybe I can get away with not putting it in there. Tostitos and Salsa Bro, they seem to cut me. Yeah, Tostitos cuts me too, man. I agree. The better chips, in my opinion, it's like the store brand even, you know? I actually like the store brand ones a little bit. It almost doesn't matter what store. I've been to like 3 different stores, just got the store brand. It's actually been good. BG, big day, Uber Soul, what's up, man? What kind of big day we got going on here? Maybe 2.5 years late, but with this news that Dungeon Crystal have finally pulled 5-star Blade. Whoa, Uber Soul. That's awesome, man. Maybe I can pull Blade myself. Oh, I don't know, man. Now I don't know if I should even open that crystal. One of us has to not have Blade. Balance in the universe. What's up, Enzo? Think you're going for Doom? Enzo, good luck, man. Go, Enzo. You got this, dude. Lakers Bodyguard sending over a couple bucks. Thanks, dude. Saying Dungeons time. Happy birthday. Hashtag Turtle Wax. Wow. Is that what was in that balloon? It is filled with turtle wax? Or maybe in that nice present? Or maybe the cake. It's a turtle wax coating on top of it. Thanks, Bodyguard. Thank you so much. I can't believe you remembered my birthday. Even though it's not my birthday. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. But yeah, man, Enzo, good luck on the grind, dude. It's gonna be a hell of a grind, but I know you can do it. I believe in you. I don't know if anyone else in 4 Lokis is going for Doom. A lot of people just passed on this Doom grind. A lot of people passed. Alright, I haven't been quitting out enough of these fights, man. Oh, Jesus. Hit the wrong button. Alright. Let me some Ruffles, sour cream, and cheddar onion. I enjoy a good Ruffle chip as well. Yeah. I like it. It's good. Let's stop talking about food, though, because it's early. I haven't messed up today as far as, like, eating garbage yet. Oh, whatever. Alright, maybe a little bit of garbage, but, you know, I don't want to ruin the whole day. So we keep talking about junk food. I'm just going to buy all kinds of junk food. I've been saying happy B-Day that I forgot when your real one. What? It's not for a while. My real birthday is in February, so I got plenty of time. Actually, man, it's not even that far away, to be honest. Hey BG, how long does it take to gather enough artifacts to get a 5-star dungeon crystal? I don't do dungeons too often, trying to figure if it's worth doing more. It takes a while. I think if you do, I think it changes depending on like how many champions you have or something like that. The amount of artifacts you can get, or maybe it's just what you can get with the artifacts. I don't know, but it's I think I'm able to get like 3,000 artifacts per round, which is like every 3 days, right? So yeah, something like 9 rounds. I don't know. It takes a while. It takes like a month and a half of dungeons or something. Getting tempted by the grind? Ooh, Doc. Okay. So we may have 2 going, possibly. I gotta be honest with you guys. I was a bit tempted last night after testing Doom out. He was a lot of fun to play. And of course the prestige thing. I don't feel like he's totally necessary to have on the account. He wasn't like... I didn't feel like I was going to be missing out too much if I didn't have him. But if I did get him, I absolutely would rank 5 him. And I'm sure I could find ways to work that guy into my game. I'm sure I would find some fun uses for him. He'd probably be helpful for like future quests and stuff like that. Our birthdays are both in February. Mine will be the big 4-0. What? No way, dude. Ouch, hurt me just by typing that out. What? Richie, I can't believe it, man. There's no way that I mean, like, first off, 40 is not old, by any means. But you just don't look 40 when we met at Comic-Con, man. I don't know exactly what age I would guess, but it wouldn't have been 40. Congrats on the path yesterday. Seemed to always miss the 6.2 streams. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, man, it was a good run. Be 35 in January? Yeah, see, I can see that for you, B. Daniels. Which, after saying that, I realized maybe that sounded bad. But, I mean, no, like 35 sounds about right, you know? Like, I'll be 35 somewhat soon. I still got a few more years to go, but I feel like the 30s, they all look the same pretty much, you know? I think as I've gotten older, I think I've gotten worse at guessing people's ages, though. I don't know if anyone else feels that way. I feel like when I was a kid, when I was like 15, I'll say, I feel like I could look at someone and be like, old. You know, and like actually guess like a number and maybe have that number be accurate. But maybe that was just in my head. Maybe it wasn't accurate back then either. Dream is going to wish me happy 12th birthday for the next 10 years. Yeah, that sounds like dreaming. Had someone say they thought I was 48 at the bar on Saturday, so you think at 35 I'll take it? Dang, dude, 48. Nah, man, definitely not. Pulled 6-star Darkhawk. Thoughts on him? Darkhawk, great pull. Awesome champion. I really enjoy Darkhawk. The one downside to the champion, I will say, is that his awaken ability does a lot for him. Like he doesn't necessarily need his awaken ability. You can still use the champion if you just need some immunities. He's got great synergies that, of course, he doesn't need to be awakened for. So he's not useless, but if you already have a strong robot champion, then Darkhawk is going to feel a little bit weaker in comparison without that awaken ability. So it's a great pull, and hopefully you can get him awakened one of these days. And he, higher sig level too. So, but yeah, if you ever get him awakened, if you get some sig stones that you could pump into him or something like that, he's awesome. Really is one of my favorites. Where do you find 5-star grinds? Is that shards? That's supposed to be shards. Where do you find 5-star shards? 5-star shards, they kind of come from all over the place. It just depends on where you are personally at in the game. Because the game is set up in such a way that you have to progress through, you know, 2- and 3-star champions first, and then you start to get some 4-star shards, and then eventually you get a lot of 4-star shards as you start to get 5-star shards. And it kind of builds and builds from there. So early on, you're just not going to find many 5-star shards. They're not really available. They're not readily available to newer players. But as time goes on, the later story quests that you get into, the higher difficulties of the event quests, the arenas that require higher star champions to run, all of these areas will give you 5-star shards. Those kind of naturally come in from all areas of the game if you just keep playing the game. The side quests, alliance-based activities, all these things. Just keep at it, keep playing, and you'll get that stuff before you know it. Yeah, a few people that met me there at NYCC thought I was in my late 20s. I laughed pretty hard and thanked them. That's what I would have guessed, dude. I was, honestly, I thought mid to late 20s. Hey, Beluga Gratification. What? Thanks for streaming during lunch. Now I can enjoy colorful commentary and spaghetti. Ah, oh, dude, Royal, I love spaghetti. Can you share some, please? Please, man. I just had some spaghetti last night, except it wasn't in the form of spaghetti. It was a rigatoni, which is one of the best noodle types. So good. What's up, GM? So, Brian, since it doesn't say that you're not going for 5-star on the title, does that mean you're going for him? I'm not going for him. Oh, man, maybe that's why a lot of people were asking, because I could see that, drawing that conclusion. Because I had it there last time, I don't this time. I took that out of the title towards the end of the Doom grinds during round 1. And I figured I would just keep it out, but no, I'm not going for him. He was fun. I would love to have him, but you know, there's a lot of champions that are fun that I'd love to have, and this guy, he's a bit out of my reach at the moment. He's a bit out of my reach. So I'll just have to prepare for the next fun champion that gets added, the next champion that I really want. And for right now, keep preparing for Legends Run. This isn't going to kill me, is it? This guy's L3 actually hits kind of hard, and with the stun and all that. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. I'm okay. That's close. Still good, still good. BG, are there new dungeon crystals? There are. I tried to check myself, but I think I need to restart my game. You know, after I get done, actually, let's just go try checking again right now. Sometimes you don't need to update. Sometimes you just give it a little bit of time, and something happens behind the scenes where it eventually loads that stuff in. Aha! And that is exactly what happened. The dungeon crystals are here now. Sweet. Tim sent over $5, saying, would you still bother to rank 5 Blade Awakened? Tim, first off, I'm going to try to say your name. I'm probably going to butcher it. McComb? Maybe I said it right, maybe I didn't. But Tim, thank you very much. Either way, and would I still bother to rank 5 an Awakened Blade? I might. So it's a complicated question, sort of, because it's kind of a two-part thing. Perfect pronunciation? Oh, nice. I was worried I would mess it up. All right, but first off, yeah, thank you for the 5. But okay, so I'm going to answer it in 2 different ways. Number 1, is Blade still worthy of going to rank 5? My answer to that is yes. I do think that Blade Awaken is still worth rank 5. He still has a lot of use in this game. Still one of the most sustainable champions around. He is a great champion. But would I personally rank 5 Blade Awakened? That question is a little bit more difficult to say, and it's going to be different for every individual. So I'm going to go through my experience, and then maybe you can take something from that to kind of help you answer the question for yourself. First off, well, let's get back to the real. We'll check back in these dungeon crystals. Let me answer this Blade question while I do some grinding, and then we'll take a look at that stuff. First off, you got to look at the content that you're trying to complete. For me, I do need a skill champion to help me out with my itemless adventure, and there's not that many skill champions that have reliable ways to heal. And Blade is probably the best at it, the best that I can think of off the top of my head at least. So I actually would still really love to have a 5-star Blade ranked up. For a lot of other areas of the game, though, I do think his utility or his use has dropped off to some degree. There's a lot of bleed immune champions in this game, and when up against a bleed immune, he's still playable, but he certainly feels a lot weaker. And a lot of the more difficult defenders and everything, they have that bleed immunity. So it's something to keep in mind. And also because a lot of my alliance mates have Blade ranked up, in order to keep my alliance as flexible as possible in Alliance Quest and Alliance War, I got to think about maybe what we're missing as a whole, and we're not missing Blades. So it would be a little bit difficult for me to justify ranking a Blade outside of just needing a skill champion for my Act 6 things. But he's a good all-around champion and not someone that you could really go wrong with necessarily. I see here that you're saying you need to clear the variants still. So variant 2 and 3, he is not very useful in at all. Variant 1, he's useful, but the first chapter of Variant 1 is also the easiest, and there's a lot of robots there, so a lot of bleed immunity there as well. So yeah, I don't know if he's exactly the best fit for Variant 1. Certainly good for some fights, and probably good enough at rank 4. So yeah, it's a little bit complicated when it comes to Blade. Is there 6-star Blade? No, there's not. There's 5 is his highest star right now. So yeah, it's a little bit complicated when it comes to Blade. Like I said, you can't really go wrong with him, and I do think that as time goes on, we might see more villains get added. Of course, right? It's common tag. More champions that are not bleed immune to kind of, you know, bring out the best in the bleeders again. So yeah, it might be a good idea to keep him at rank 4 if you have other options that you're considering. Maybe consider those a little bit more. But at the same time, it's someone you can't go wrong with. He's a solid all-around champion that can really always be used. And you're saying we're going to save the commodities? Thanks. All right, yeah, no problem, man. Thank you again for the 5. All right, there was a couple other super chats here. Travis sending over 2. Thank you very much, Travis. Saying best champs for Act 5.3.2. Best champs for Act 5.3.2. The second quest. Which one is the second quest? Is that where you're using mutant champions? Or no, tech champions, I think, right? Let me go pop into that quest real quick and just check it out. 5.3.2. Oh yeah, we got a duck there. That means it's the tech champs. All right, so in all of Act 5.3, the best thing you could do is really play to this node right here, where it says all champions but tech reduce their base attack by 50%. Each one of the quests has their own class type. Stick to that class type. So try to use as many tech champions as you can. Even the tech champions that you don't have at the highest rank, you might still find useful. So let's just imagine you have a Stark Spidey ranked up, and you use Stark Spidey all the time, but you don't really use your other tech champions. Start using your other tech champions. Put 3 or 4 of them on the team, and then maybe throw like 1 champion in there for synergy if needed or something like that. Just bring your highest ranked, your strongest ones, and that's going to be the best thing you could do. As far as some of the better tech champions out there go, there's a lot these days. If you go with Ghost, if you're comfortable with her unique playstyle, she's certainly one of the best. Sentinel is an amazing all-around champion as well. Darkhawk, Stark Spidey, Star-Lord, the new Guillotine, Mysterio. Yeah, there's tons of strong tech champions these days. So take your pick, whatever you personally have on your account, and you can make it work with those. Something else that you can do to in a way to approach 5.3 in general is if you don't have a high level tech champion, well, give it some time. Go hit one of the other quests in that chapter. Do a single path, and then move on, and then come back to it when you can rank up a tech champ. It'll make the game a lot more fun if you can rank for the content instead of struggling to get through it with what you currently have. And thank you for the 2. And then Big B Wolf sending over 10. Big B Wolf. Thank you so much, dude. That's super generous, saying, love you. Which 5-star to rank 4, Quake or Torch? Wait, hold on. I feel like as though I'm about to get wrecked by this Red Hulk. I'm sorry for delaying super chat message so much already. But I am really about to get wrecked here. You know what? Screw it. Tired of waiting. Don't throw it, don't throw it, don't throw it. Oh, immediately throws it. You gotta love this arena AI, man. How do you not love the arena AI when building an infinite streak? Good lord. Okay, and that's that. Well, alright, hold on. Let me update the Big D here too. Freaking Red Hulk and his secondary damage nonsense. Stupid AI. Okay, love you. Which 5-star to rank 4? Quake or Torch? I love Torch as Awaken and badass against Doom and Mystic Champs, but Quake is my MVP against nodes and enemies I don't want to touch. Biohazard, for example. Yeah, those are both good champions for sure. I think that Quake in general can do more overall, and you do seem to like her playstyle. So it's probably the better way to go. But there's nothing wrong with Torch. Torch is an awesome champion, and I would actually personally go with Torch myself, but that's also because I'm not a big fan of Quake's playstyle. I don't enjoy it all that much. Maybe think about it like this. Maybe think about it like where you're using these champions. If you like Quake, and you're using Quake in like general questing situations, then she's probably good enough at rank 4. If you're using Quake in Alliance War, if she's one of your main attackers, you need to take her up to rank 5. You know, anything that's going to help you save those very expensive Alliance War resources, and, you know, potentially save you from dying and stuff like that, you got to do what you can, and, you know, then you got to go with someone like Quake if that's who you're using to attack. But if you just find Quake to be useful against a weird setup like Electro with Buffet, I think that was the nodes in Variant 1, something like that. And then you can get by with her at rank 4, I feel. And if you really like Torch, then you can rank up someone like Torch in that situation. So yeah, I think that's probably the best way to look at it, is where you're using these characters. If it's alliance-based activity, you got to put a stronger favoring towards them. But dude, thank you very much for the 10. That is a tough decision to make. Whoever you decide to go with, I don't think you can go wrong between them. So at least you got that going for you. But yeah, man, seriously, thank you for the 10. Very kind and generous of you. Did you convert revives today? You know, I did, and I should not have. D-Buddy Squad, it was a great tip that you had about converting revives. I'll show you in just a second the mistake that I made. It was a great tip, poor execution on my part. Bitter much. I lost my streak in this previous arena. I think it was at like 980 or so at that point. Oof. Yeah, man. Oh, that's always so painful on a big grind and lose your streak. Ugh. Actually going for Doom this time? No, I'm not going for Doom. What up, PG? Would you use a Science Awakening gem on a 5-star rank 4 Human Torch or save for Thing? I would not give an Awakening gem to Torch. I think Torch's Awakening ability is not super useful at the moment. There are talks about maybe buffing Torch. I don't know if those talks are still a thing or not. We'll find out soon enough, but maybe his Awakening ability will be more impactful. But as it stands, Torch's Awaken ability isn't super useful. It gives you a chance to restore your Flame On ability. But typically, you're saving your Flame On ability for the fight that you need it most. And the fight you need it most is usually later in the path. Like, I don't know, just... Like... It would allow you to maybe use your Flame On ability in an earlier fight and a later fight, but usually it's not necessary. Usually you just need it for like a fight, and you can just save it for that fight. I'm rambling a bit too much, but hold on. Let me throw these champions in here, and then I want to show the mistake that I made with the revives before I forget. So, the mistake I made with the revives is this. So D-Money Squad hit me up on Twitter and was like, hey man, I saw you had some revives expiring. Did you know you can convert those? And I was like, oh dude, I totally forgot about this whole conversion system. Awesome. So I look here, and I look at the time, and I'm like, oh, well, you know, There's still plenty of days. There's 8 or 9 days left in this, right? I can wait until it gets closer to the end and like plan it out a little bit better and stuff. And then I see it says owned, 8 out of 10, and I'm like, oh, okay. That must mean I have I'm not capped out on the level 2 revives. I didn't realize that. All right, I guess I'll do the conversion. I'll convert these, right? That was dumb. I don't know what that owned 8 out of 10 thing means, if that means something else or if it's a bug or what. But I'm capped out on the level 2 revives. Not only is 10 not even the cap, it's 15. But I have 15, and those just went straight to the overflow. I already had one in the overflow from something else, I think. Like, yeah, I have this one in the overflow that has 11 days left on it. I don't remember where that came from. And then I have these two that I just converted this morning in the overflow. They're going to expire before my run. So I got to give it more time before I do the converting. And, yeah. It didn't really matter. The other revives that I converted, they were going to expire anyway. But, whatever. Don't forget item you started. So you can sig 200 your champs now. Oh, Uber Soul. Yeah, I can't do that. I think that Quake is unique in that if you are using her, she should be rank 5 no matter where you're using her, because how fatiguing it is to play Quake style. That's fair. That's a fair consideration. That style can wear on you. Yeah. The stronger you are, the less time you gotta be doing that. Interested to hear your thoughts on the dungeon crystals. Okay, yeah, let's go hit up the dungeon crystals right now too. Or hold on, let me go. Let's go Sig 200 Mysterio, actually. Okay. Mysterio, Sig 200. Woo! I don't have the Sigs for Thing. I'm still too short of taking this guy to Sig 200. Just 2 Sigs. Phoenix, I kind of want to hold out until I can at least take her to 180. So when I get 3 more of those Sigs, I'll put her at 180. All right, let's go to the dungeons though. Or I might just put those Sigs in before item use is over. Either way, but I want to sit on them for just a tiny bit. Actually, no. Screw it. Let's just give it to her now. There's no need to wait. I'll get 3 more 6 before I pop 5 crystals, or 5-star crystals. So whatever. All right, let's go to the dungeons though. All right, the best dungeon crystal is this one right here, the 3-star chaos crystal. Just kidding. Let's look at the 5 stars. All right, 4-star, 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 5-star. Okay. So chaos crystal, 5-star void, hood, Emma Frost, Saberman, Ronin, Black Widow, not clairvoyant Black Widow, Civil Warrior, Vulture, and Spider-Man and Groot. Okay. Well, there's a lot of good champions in this crystal that people, if you're missing some of these, people could definitely benefit. You got some good champions all on their own, like Void or Emma Frost, and then you got some strong synergy-based champions like Hood and Sabretooth. You got a unique Black Widow in there, so I can see a lot of people picking that one up. This one has Corvus, Luke Cage, Mordo Mephisto, Mr. Sinister, Magneto, Falcon, Elektra, Iron Man, or Punisher 2099. This crystal is filled with a lot of garbage, it seems. Wow. I mean, it's got Corvus in there. I guess they're trying to balance out how powerful Corvus is with the rest of the trash in there for the most part. People be sleeping on Ronin. What's up, Captain Bay? I mean, Ronin's cool. It's just, I don't know, where is he useful? I feel like there's other stronger champions that does what he can do. And hey, maybe you're right. Maybe I am sleeping on him. Maybe he's better than I'm giving him credit for. But I don't necessarily think he's bad. I just think that he's not amazing. All right, this one, Stark Spidey, Venom, Torch, Electro, Guillotine, Doctor Strange, Psylocke, Cyclops, Kingpin, or Karnak. This is a good crystal. Stark Spidey, Venom, and Torch, Electro. Even Guillotine. I would even like Guillotine, man. And wait a minute, Doctor Strange and Electro in this crystal? Is that 2 of the unique champions? Oh, I'm getting this crystal, man. I'm definitely getting this crystal. I can tell you right now. Oh man, yeah. Like Electro and Doctor Strange would be great to get, but even if I didn't get them, I'm also missing Guillotine. I'm also missing Torch as a 5-star, even though I have him as a 6-star. Just be another champion to have. This is a fantastic looking crystal for me. Okay. Moving on. The Evolution Crystal. Wait, how many? Alright, I got 36,000. Okay. Evolution Crystal. 5-star. Iceman, Nick Fury, Star-Lord, Darkhawk, Phoenix. Maybe I should get this crystal. Angela, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Rhino, Juggernaut, or Thor Jane Foster. Thinking about this crystal, I don't think I have Iceman, right? He was in the arena not too long ago, and I think I passed on him. Pretty sure. So Iceman would be new. Nick Fury would be a first-time dupe for me. I could save my 5-star Awakening gem. Darkhawk would be fantastic to get. Phoenix, I could add those SIGs, get her up to SIG 200 real quick if I pulled her. Ooh, maybe I'm getting this crystal first. Jonathan. Jonathan said it over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying, hi, Brian. Just wanted your input on Arena and how maybe Kabam can add better milestone rewards and high opponents 18 to 24k for higher Arena points. Okay, so your idea is to like have the opponents keep scaling up to award more points. Is that what you're saying? And then with those higher points, we can maybe have better milestones too. So I think some people would like that and others not so much. I think if you added if you had a poll, it would be like close to 50-50. Where some people find Arena so mind-numbing and boring and takes so long and all this, that if there was an option to add some more difficult opponents, make you think about the fights a little bit more or something like that, but give you more points, so take less time, I think you'd get some mixed results on it. The way I like to think about Arena is it's the game mode that is kind of good that there's not a lot going on. It is kind of just this mode that you don't have to pay a lot of attention to, and then keep like the scaling challenges and stuff like that in other areas of the game. So me personally, I wouldn't like to see the enemies continue to scale. The other problem with if you have the enemies that keep scaling like higher in terms of difficulty, is that it locks out newer players. Like there's in games you have these kind of milestones that you hit, and sometimes they're like official milestones of, hey, you got the uncollected title, and sometimes there's milestones that they're not really official in game, but you feel powerful when you hit that milestone, and the infinite streak is one of those situations. And I think these are, like, situations like this in games in general, just really cool. The point when you figure out that you can do the infinite streak, and it feels like you're getting over on the game. You're like, oh man, I just cracked the code. Like, you serious? There's something I can do to make the arena easy, and just hit this. Like, I don't know. It feels really cool. So I wouldn't want that taken away. Not only would it take away that feeling of having something like kind of hidden that you can achieve, but it also would hurt players who would not be able to keep scaling up, and they would have to reset their streak, and they would not be able to get new champions as easy and get milestones as easy and stuff like that. So if I'm understanding that part of the suggestion correctly there, then I actually prefer how the system is now versus updating it to have it scale higher for those few reasons. As for the better milestone rewards, I do think that we could see some better milestone rewards. I don't think they need to be increased a lot, but it would be cool to maybe start seeing some different shard types. Maybe mix things up a little bit. Instead of all premium hero crystal shards, maybe in some of the later arenas add some Grandmaster crystal shards or something like that. Or even if Kabam didn't want to permanently update the arena, maybe just see a little bit more of what they did recently here, where they had like those special Grandmaster crystal shards. I think that's actually probably the best thing they can do, is maybe like every other month, just so that players didn't feel as burned out if they wanted to take some breaks. Maybe like every other month in the arena, add a special type of Grandmaster crystal shard that targeted some class type of champion. Hey, here's the Spider-Verse one, and, you know, Avenger one, stuff like that. So that it wasn't totally based on, you know, are you getting the higher ranked rewards or not, or if you can just get some of the milestones and still feel like you have a chance of getting 5 stars and stuff. So that's probably what I would like to see if we're thinking about improving the overall rewards. You got to be careful with that too, because you can't, like, the rewards, if you buff them too much, then it further widens the gap between players who want to play arena and those who don't. So you also kind of got to be careful there. If they're buffed too much, then yeah, you'll fall behind real quick if you don't play arena, because they're already pretty good. But dude, thank you very much for the 5. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for that. All right, let's go back to looking at these crystals though. So I might get this crystal for a chance at awakening Nick Fury. He's gonna be my next champion, ranked up probably anyway. And then Phoenix would be good. Darkhawk would be good. We got some good ones in there. We got 2 other crystals to look at too though. Blade, Sentinel. Oh, Blade and Sentinel in the same crystal. and Proxima to awaken my already rank 5 Proxima. Oh my. Well, I like this crystal too. Annihilus I have, but he's not awakened. It'd be nice to get him awakened. Hulk don't care about. Ant-Man don't care about. Dormammu. I have Dormammu, not awakened, but don't care about his awakened ability. Loki already have awakened. Colossus and Gambit. Yeah, I don't want those. But, wow, Blade, Sentinel, and Proxima, huh? Oh, God. I want a lot of these crystals. Wait, I don't have a 5-star Proxima. Oh, crap. Oh, man. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Oh, jeez. Why did I see that as Morningstar when I read Proxima Midnight? Guys. I'm a moron. It's the only thing I could think of. Alright, never mind. False alarm. I seriously was thinking Morningstar the entire time. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't explain it. I cannot explain myself on that one. Alright, that crystal is dead to me. Only because it made me look like a dummy. Drink some water? Yeah, you're right. I haven't really drank too much water this morning. Jesus. Okay. Next crystal. Dr. Voodoo, Havoc, Gwenpool, Massacre, Ultron, Green Goblin, Venom the Duck, Ronin, Sentry, or Abomination. Oh, I like this crystal too. First off, Abomination, that exclusive. I would love to get an Abomination. Havoc I don't have. There's 2 champions. Massacre is another champion I've wanted for a long time. Don't have him. Venom the Duck. Awakening my 5-star Venom the Duck would be fantastic. Awakening Ronin would also be fantastic. And I don't think I have Sentry. I'm going to double check right now. But I'm pretty sure I don't have... Oh, wait, nope. I do have Sentry. And he's awakened. Okay. Scratch that one. Watch him be like high Sig level 2. No, just Sig 20. But still. Okay. Dang, man. I want a lot of these crystals, actually. Lags, forget the Doom grind, man. I would like to get some of these crystals. So, what was that? 5 out of this one that I wanted? Havoc, Massacre, Venom the Duck, Ronin, or Abomination. Yeah, 5. I really want to awaken my 5-star Ronin. He's so good for certain things. And it'd be nice to have him. Last BG. Alright, Pixie Belle. Real quick, where are you at? Wow, you are pasty white in the morning, BG. You call it pasty white. I like to call it the frosted look. You know how there's like frosted cereals? Frosted flakes? Frosted mini wheats? That's all it is. What's up, Abdo? I was gonna say you're a dingus, but okay. Good morning, moron. Wow. Alright. That hurts, Abdo. Alright, so I want that crystal. There's 5 champions in there that I would like. This one has 2.5 champions that I would like, so. And I already have Sentinel, so it would really just be Awakening Sentinel, but that's a big deal. This Evolution Crystal, this one's great, and probably the one that I'll have to go with first. Just because it would give me the last 26 on Phoenix if I got her. It would help out my alliance that way, or awaken my Nick Fury, who's about to get ranked up. So yeah, I'll probably have to go with this one first. And then there's a couple other decent pulls in there, at least. So... this crystal I would really like as well. That has Guillotine, Doctor Strange. Wait, hold on. Yeah, okay. Guillotine, Doctor Strange, Electro, Torch, 4 brand new champions. If I added 26 on Venom, it wouldn't be the worst thing. Not exactly what I would want, but wouldn't be the worst. What was this one again? Oh yeah, this one's garbage. Unless you need Corvus, but I do not need Corvus. Mr. Sinister would be new, but it's not enough for me to go for it. And this one's good for a lot of people, but I already have the bulk of the better pulls out of this one too. So yeah, really, it's the Evolution Crystal, the Genesis Crystal, and the Death Crystal. Those are the three for me, and I'm gonna get to pop open at least 2 of them. So cool, man. Some good dungeon crystals. I think Dingus is a little less severe, but you said the other thing, so I'm just using your word. Speaking of being a Dingus, am I one if I rank 5 Claire and Max Sig her? Too late? You already did it? Nice, man. I don't think you're a Dingus for that. I think she's awesome. I'm digging the Nick Fury and Havoc crystals. Alright, Lags. Yeah, I mean, I know you want that Nick Fury one for sure. But okay, Havoc crystal. Alright. I blame the sunlight. It's messing with your mind. Yeah, it's totally messing with my mind. Man, arenas. This stream's been going on for like an hour already, and the amount of arena that I've done in this hour is unacceptable. Unacceptable, man. I need to. Let's get back to the arena. It's a good thing I'm not going for Doom. You gonna open one of them this stream? No, I'm not gonna be opening this stream. You know what I'll do? I'm going to be popping open a 6-star crystal real soon here. The 6-star pool is about to get updated. I'm going to open the 5-star crystal as a little bit of a warm-up to that 6-star. So I'll pop it open in a couple days. Yeah, woke up and item use was on and level up just started. Ooh, level up just started, huh? Ooh, duped from a crystal the other day, so said F it. Alright. Damn, man, should I rank up Nick Fury? I think I should. If level up is on right now. I really want... I keep doing this. I keep doing this where, like, I need to be looking at 6.3. And I'm just not looking at 6.3. And... I don't know if Fury is going to be helpful there or not. I just know that Fury is going to be helpful in 6.2. And I kind of care more about 6.2 than I care about 6.3, even though I am excited about 6.3 as well. Damn. Red Dog sending over 2. Red Dog, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Where's your last one at? Red Dog. Props to all the people who have watched every stream for this channel for years, but who can't stay up late enough to watch it live 99% of the time. Dude, yeah, seriously, man. Well, no one could watch every stream, but yeah, man, shout out to the people who are even still subscribed to my channel who can't stay up late at night. Shout out to all the people watching streams in the playback or sticking with me during content droughts for videos. Which, man, speaking of, I've actually been up for a while this morning already. I went to bed at a fairly reasonable time of like 4 a.m. and I woke up at 7 a.m. Thank you, garbage trucks. And I've been trying to gather my thoughts enough to make an important video. And I'm gonna go back to that after this stream here. So hopefully I can. It's about Alliance War, and yeah, hopefully I can say what I want to say in the best possible way. And then hopefully Kabam listens, and then hopefully they update Alliance War, and then hopefully the game kicks ass. But yeah. There'll at least be that kind of content, even if it's not a guide like what I really want to make. It'll be some kind of video content at least. Rip934 sending over $5. Rip, thank you very much, dude. Saying I'll take a shout out too. Of course, man. Anytime. Shout out to Rip934. One of the kindest supporters in the MCOC community. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Always good seeing you around. Lori, Alliance War sucks. Video done. Yeah, pretty much. I already made that video. We need a better way to improve it now. Yeah, Rip, thank you again for the 5. What's up, Last Arnie? A day stream during an impeachment hearing? Balls. Is there an impeachment hearing going on right now? What? Holy crap, I didn't know that. Oh, man. Arena's more exciting. I was going to wait until after Cyber Monday for any big rank ups to see who I would use for 6-3, but I like Claire, and that put my prestige to 10.606. Nice, Abdo. Yeah, man. So, taking Phoenix to... So, I need those 3 SIGs for Phoenix, and then 2 SIGs for Thing, and then I'm at 10.6 even. I'll be in that 10.6 club myself. But, if I can get 20 more SIGs on Phoenix, then it'll be even higher. 10.702. Nice, KT. Wow, level up right after I pulled my blade. Is this a sign to take him straight to rank 5? Ooh, maybe. You can at least rank him up a little bit if you got the catalyst. Can an under 6-star Omega beat 6.1.5 Crossbones? Yes. An alliance mate of mine. Shout out to we'll just get throwing out shout outs all day. Shout out to Mad Cat, who did just that. Used an unawakened Omega to beat that Crossbones. I mean, because you have bleed on you that whole time, your damage output it'll be strong enough to overcome. If that node didn't have the bleed attached to it, then unawakened probably would not have been able to overcome the healing. But because you're always gonna have a death field up, your damage will be high enough. And once you get a few spores going, Crossbones won't be able to shrug off your degen. You're just gonna be missing the damage from the actual awaken ability, which is a lot of damage. It's a huge part of Omega Red's damage, in fact, but you'll still be good. You'll be good. Lola, where's Lola? Oh, there might be Lola content coming soon, but that's probably not going to be today. I mean, there's definitely Lola content coming soon, actually. I can say that much. And at least one person in here knows what that content is, if they're still around. But yeah. Soon. I need a certain someone else for that, and things have been a little bit busy, so. Almost lost my streak. Lags already? Say it ain't so, man. BG, can you hype me into rank 4ing my 5-star Colossus? Or hype you to rank 4ing Colossus? Dude, Colossus is one of the strongest champions in the game right now, I'd say. I'm thinking about rank 5 in my Colossus. If it wasn't for me having to plan out my 6.3 run and thinking, hey, maybe I need to rank someone first, then Colossus, he'd already be rank 5. He's a beast. He's got tons of immunities, really important immunities, not just some, shock immunity or something like that when there's not a whole lot of shock damage in the game. He's got some seriously helpful immunities. He shares a synergy with one of the best champions in the entire game, Omega Red, so now the pair of them, you can bring in the same team and crush content, and they complement each other with the way their immunities line up. He's incredible. His damage output is super high for a champion that is on the tankier and more utility side of the game, I would say. The fact that his damage is that high with all that utility, he's one of the best in the game. Colossus can help you out a lot in the 6.3, I think. Do you think so? Interesting. Okay, I'm curious. I want to hear more. Here's the thing about Colossus. I think for sure he'll be helpful. He'll be a solid rank up for me, and I'll use him a ton going forward. The only thing that I'm not sure about is when it comes to like Legends run speed. Do you think he's going to be helpful in 6-3 in general, or do you think he's going to be helpful in a 6-3 Legends run? I mean, I already know that you know I want to do a Legends run, but so maybe you're already thinking that as well. But yeah, I'm not totally sold on it, I guess, is what I'm getting at. Like, Colossus is probably really good against Havoc, right? But Corvus is probably still faster at taking down Havoc, right? Like that's kind of what I'm getting at, I guess. You know what? Let me check on AQ. I don't know if all the linked nodes have been cleared yet. Maybe the boss is already down. I don't know. Boss is not down, and the links are cleared. Oh, perfect. All right, we can get some Thanos action in. Colossus won't help you in Legends, I think. Okay. Yeah, probably won't be helpful for Legends. Okay. Okay. Something that I'm kind of considering too is like, what can I get away with? I talked about this when I was kind of talking about Lags' run, where like there's certain things that you can do to speed up your run. Like, you know, if your fastest champion dies, you revive the fastest champion and go back in, even though it costs a revive, right? Or you can choose to go a tiny bit slower, throw in a different champion instead of reviving and save the resources. And it's kind of that game of like, okay, what do you want to do? Do you want the absolute fastest time, or do you just want to qualify for the top 60 while conserving some resources? And I might want to play that game a little bit. You know, if what's it called? If Colossus wouldn't be faster than Corvus, but if he's still like almost as fast, you know, then I'd maybe still use him. All right, but anyway, let's see what I could do against this Thanos here. So the global node that we have is special delivery for this day of AQ. It shouldn't mess me up with Hyperion. It is gonna mess me up a bit with Venom because I have Suicides on, and yeah, I mean Venom's not gonna last very long. Even if I played the fight super well, there's heal prevention. Attacker is unable to heal through any means. Was it always called heal prevention? on Thanos? Because I mean, the node used to be heal block, right? When did they change that? Has it always been that way? I'm just noticing this now for the first time. All right. Anyway. All right. Sorry. Let me go in. Taking too long. I'm sorry. All right. Oh, Hyperion's dead already. Oh, damn, man. Yeah. What am I thinking? Hype is dead. Oh, that sucks. Because this node also really sucks for Medusa. All right. Well, let me do what I can here. Damn, man. That bums me out a bit. No! Alright, I'm gonna die to the suicides, so just attack them. Didn't even let me die to the suicides. Ugh. Heal prevention is a passive, I believe. Heal block is a buff. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Changed it to screw Nick Fury. Okay. Got it. Alright. Oh. Someone else is in there. I'll take the next round. Yo, BG or chat, how good is Cull Obsidian and what does he do? Lanky King, you basically just asked, who is your daddy and what does he do? That was I didn't even try to do an Arnold impersonation there. Because I can't do it. How good is Cull and what does he do? Well, he takes a lot of damage. It's kind of what he does. He outputs a lot of damage and he takes in a lot of damage too. And by that I mean he's a very extra large sized glass cannon champion. Some of the highest DPS in the game, but he does not have very high block proficiency. He doesn't have ways to heal. He doesn't have immunities. So yeah, he's not useful in a ton of situations. But if you just need someone to hit really hard, he's your man. He's got armor break and all that too. I don't have a high ranked Cull, so I don't have any examples to show you or anything myself, but there are some Cull videos out there. Not just Nick Fury, also the champion and Blade stopping the node from activating. Yeah, and other champions can shrug off debuffs too. So, there's plenty of champions that it affects, but I also bring in Venom, Hyperion, and Alliance Crest, but in place of Medusa, it's Corvus Clay for me. I can see that. BG, do the best Arnold impersonation you can do. Alright, fine. I'll do my best Arnold. Ready? I'll be back. Are we going for the 5-star? No, just milestones. And obviously I'm not going for milestones that hard either because I'm just kind of chilling here. What paths do you normally take in AQ? In this iteration, I take the Caustic Temper, the XL. It's like Caustic Temper, XL, and then there's a second Caustic Temper that has some other additional power gain node on it, but it's basically just Caustic Temper. Alright, let's go. Come on, Medusa. Show me what you can do. Oh my god, are you serious? Well. Not very much, apparently. Jesus. I was so ready for it, too. Whatever. That time I was not ready for it. Oh my god, I just got destroyed. That was pathetic. Sometimes I have the best sometimes I have the best runs at Thanos, and then sometimes I can't do anything, it feels like, and I just get destroyed. And that was one of those times where I just got destroyed, man. Ugh. That first time, oh man, let's just get out of here. I'll always revive if needed, but I'm sure there's some other champions alive. I don't want to look right now, but after the stream, I'll take a look and revive if needed. But oh, that was terrible. We fight Thanos the same way, block with your face. Yeah, it's an underrated way of fighting, if you think about it, you know? Like your face, it has it's made to protect your brain. You know what I mean? So it's got some it's strong. Your face is strong. We've evolved to have strong faces. Read KT's last. When is KT's last? Subbora really asked about Cole. What is Cole's like a trophy wife, costs a lot and horrible day to day. But if you know what you're getting into, you can have your money's worth of fun. That sounds about right. That does sound like Cole. I still have high hopes for Cole, man. No clue if they're going to do this. I tried, I pleaded, I stated my case at Comic-Con to the devs. Hey, you're going to lower his damage? Okay, alright, fine. But increase the dude's survivability. Please, make him a better champion. Make him a better champion and still a fair champion at the same time and all that. Increase the dude's survivability. Give him physical resistance. Give him bleed resistance so he doesn't immediately just die when you're running suicides. Give him all that stuff. Don't lower his damage too much. If you're gonna lower it, there's nothing you can do there. Okay. Got high hopes. It didn't sound like that they were gonna do that, but I still have high hopes, man. Have a little bit of faith. Please, Kabam, do the right thing. Luffy D Monkey, sending over 2 of them Canadian bucks. Luffy, thank you very much. Saying, can you rank the variants in terms of difficulty? 3, 2, 1. Variant. Yeah, that's the order. I would say 3 is the easiest, followed by the second, followed by the first. Not only is 3 the shortest in terms of like overall paths and stuff, but it was also the way it was designed. You can like a lot of the fights you can stun lock with Stark Spidey and turn it into like not even a game. At that point, you're just mashing, you're just hitting stun enemies. They're locked down. It's over. You win as soon as you get to that first L1 ability. Or if you don't have Stark Spidey that you can use. I mean, okay, here's the thing about Variant. I should say this. Let's back up a little bit. For some people, Variant 2 will be easier than Variant 3 because it does depend on it does depend on the champions they have to some degree. For most people, Variant 3 is going to be easier because it's tech champions and a lot of people have some strong tech champions. But Variant 2, if you don't have strong tech champions and you do have strong XL champions, then Variant 2 is going to be easier. Variant 1 for almost everyone out there is going to be harder because it requires a lot of champions, a wide range of champions. And it just felt more difficult. Some of the nodes they had were more difficult. It's pronounced as Luffy, you son of a B Manny. Oh man, Afudas is saying Luffy too. One Piece fans must hate you. Oh no. Oh no, I'm sorry. Luffy, I'm so sorry. I apologize. But yeah, thank you for the 2 loonies. The toonie. Thank you very much. Here's something else too about the variants. You don't have to stay in one. You don't have to stay in one variant and complete it and you can just do the first chapter of one of them. The first chapter is typically easier than the later chapters. So do the first chapter, even of the hardest one, even of variant 1, or try it at least. And maybe you get a rank up gem that will help you rank up a champion to do the other variants. You know, if you can get a 2015 Cosmic rank up that helps you to rank up Venom, who's one of the best champions for Variant 2, then that'll probably help your progression more overall compared to trying to 100% one of them. Variants are going to remain about the length of Variant 3, thankfully. Same length as their original event quests. Yeah, they did say this, they're going to stay the same length. Alright, skateboard dude, get out of my face. If you have 5 or 6 star Domino and the synergies, Variant 2 will most likely be easier. Interesting. You think so? Maybe. I mean, I didn't try Domino in Variant 2. When is Variant 4 coming out? Don't know. My guess is like January, but don't really know. Could see it. Could. Well, yeah, no. I have no idea. I was gonna say, oh, we could see it next month, or we could see it January, we could see it February. At this point, I'm not even making a guess. I'm just saying the names of the months. But we're not getting it in November. Watch them announce it and like release it next week. As soon as I say that, a post goes up on the forums. Variant 4 coming tomorrow. Just opened 4x4-star crystals and got Shield, Cap, Infinity War, and Electro. 4x Science. Yeah, man. It's like that sometimes. I was having a similar experience last night. Popped 3. All 3 of them were Science. So I took Colossus to rank 4 and woohoo, that damage. Thanks again. Yeah, man. It's pretty nutty, right? I still half the time forget that Colossus is updated and I don't play him the right way. But yeah, it's all about that parry heavy game. He's a beast. He's a beast. Got 5-star rank 5 Blade and Medusa and a couple of good 5-star rank 4 but no Domino, Stark Spidey or Sentinel. Okay. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool about the variants where, like, you know, you can choose which one to target based on the champions you have, and if you don't have the right champions, well, that'll help guide your next rank up decisions. I should have popped this earlier instead of getting auto blocked like that. Whoa, 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 whoa! What's up with his crotch? Why is it so shiny and sparkly? Oh my god. What's happening? Is he giving birth to some sort of alien creature? He's got static shock crotch. Whew. You speared him, yeah. Oh, man. I used 3 440 and 4-star featured after streak started. Yes, 440s once you're on the infinite streak is good. Yep. Too bad YouTube is still inferior and cannot clip that. I know, right? Can't clip anything on YouTube. It's lame. Thanks for all the info. I'll try Variant 3 first. Alright. No problem. Proxima excited him? Yeah. That's really what happened. He got a little excited. Looking for my first rank 5 5-star, and I'm stuck between Cap Infinity, Sentinel, and Torch, all unawakened. Looking to go for Cav next. What are you thinking? First rank 5 stuck between Cap, Infinity, Sentinel, and Torch, all unawakened. Here's what I can tell you. I would probably go Sentinel. There's a few reasons for that. Number one, he is a better all-around champion than the others that you mentioned. Like, all three of those champions that you mentioned are good. But Sentinel, he has the two most important immunities with Bleed and Poison. He has strong damage and strong survivability. He has different damage types, which is sometimes important as you get towards the later quests in the game. And on top of all of that, he's also great for Variant 3. So after you get your Cavalier title, that could be your next form of progression, is trying to go through, Variant 3. Moving there, get some really good rank up rewards and all that. So, yeah, I would strongly recommend Sentinel between the three. That said, like I said originally, all three of those champions are good. So you can't necessarily go wrong with them, but I would personally go Sentinel. One last thing, you mentioned that they're all unawakened. And I don't think any of the three necessarily need to be awakened to be playable. Sentinel, out of the three, kind of needs it more, I would say. Benefits more, in my opinion. So whenever you can get him awakened, that'll be nice. Some people don't enjoy playing him unawakened, feel the ramp up is a little too slow. If you're one of those people, then, hey, don't rank him up. You got to rank up the champions that you enjoy playing. So while I still would go Sentinel, maybe some other people wouldn't. So, do you have a gem for Nick Fury? I do have a gem, an Awakening gem, yeah. But he's in the Dungeon Crystal, so I might have a chance to get him there. Quick question: I have 5-star Science Awakening gem. Should I use it in Void or wait for Cap Infinity? I think Void is the better champion to awaken. Void does not need a high Sig level, whereas Cap is unreliable without having a high Sig level. Void still benefits a ton from a high Sig level, but Sig 1 even is really good. But do you have a need for Void right now? Because it sounds like you're just looking to burn this gem. I don't know if you actually need Void or if you're just itching to use it. That's something to consider too. Whenever it comes to Awakening Gem, you got to think about what's going to change for you. Are you actually going to start using Void? Is that going to allow you to complete some content you were otherwise unable to complete? Is it going to help you save resources in content even if you already were able to complete it? Think about all that stuff. Just did 6.3, 100%. Gotta say, IMO, it's harder than Variant 1. Read those paths well. Some of them are very, very, very punishing. Did not spend the 13k I had to spend. Well under that. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it did seem like it would be harder than Variant 1. It seems like their health and attack went up quite a bit compared to 6.2. Which 6.2 is already kind of harder than Variant 1. Maybe, actually, 6.2 is probably on par outside of a few fights, but yeah. What's up, Carl? How you doing, man? I think 5-star Nick Fury is worth a generic Awakening gem. Kind of yes, kind of no. Nick Fury overall, he's a great champion. I think he's great offensively and defensively. And his Awaken ability is pretty damn good. The reason why I say like kind of yes and kind of no is obviously I just said he's real powerful. I see some people have their Nick Furies ranked up and don't use them a ton. And maybe that generic Awakening gem would be better suited for someone else that would get used more frequently. I don't know. Like, I do think some people do use their Nick Fury a lot, but I guess I guess because of the amount of bleed immunes or enemies that benefit with having bleed, it's that whole after blade effect that's still affecting new champions, even like the newer champions like Fury, where they just in some instances can't be used or can't be used as effectively. So I don't know, like he's sort of worth it, sort of not. It kind of depends on what you're looking for, what's missing from your roster, and all that goodness. Sent is pretty sweet. Now I see why he got you so excited down under. He's awesome, dude, right? And I mean, you got that Emma Frost, so pair those two up together. Sure, that's a fun combo for you. I love me some Sentinel, man. Man, so many champions that I want to rank up. I honestly forget about Sentinel sometimes that I actually have him now. I still don't have him awakened, and maybe I'll wait till I get him awakened before I take him to the higher ranks. But dude, he's so cool. He's the type of champion that gives you flexibility without being too demanding to achieve that flexibility. You know what I mean? Like he just with the different damage types, the shock, the incinerate, if you need that to get around certain nodes like safeguard or something. The survivability that he has that just kind of happens, just kind of naturally builds up over the fight. Like, and there's ways to like force it to get those analysis charges up faster. And if you feel comfortable enough, you can do some of those things. But if you're not feeling comfortable with the match, then they'll kind of just happen naturally over the course of the match. So, like, I don't know. It feels like the pressure is off for a champion that flexible. Whereas some of the other flexible champions, I don't know, just have like different play styles that you need to learn, or you have to do different combos of things that kind of take you out of the fight a little bit. And like, it's not hard to go from like a standard 5-hit combo to a light medium combo or something like that, right? What's the difference? Just 5-hit versus 3 hits. But you start throwing in some of the other things in these fights, all the different nodes and different abilities that these other characters have, and something as simple as just going from a 5-hit combo to a 3-hit combo can mess you up. You might give the enemy too much power or like too little when sometimes you want to push them over a bar of power. And then thinking about that, suddenly you're forgetting about, oh, every 15 hits you were supposed to launch your special. Now you're taking some degen. Or you can't dash back twice. Now you're taking some degen there. You got Bane timers to think about. Just little things like that sometimes is all it takes to throw you off. Throw your game off. Loving my rank 2 6-star dupe Sentinel 660. Oh man, I bet. Such a good rank, man. Sentinel, he was always one of those 6 stars. I've always felt like they cost too much, so that's why I always like to rank up 5 stars. But if I had an awakened 6-star Sentinel, he was always like the exception to that. Like, oh dude, I gotta rank Sentinel. A 6-star version doesn't need high sig level. It's beautiful. Get some of that, what's it called? Some of the adrenaline healing, along with the slightly higher stats versus a 5-star. It is beautiful. Hoy BG, just copped a 5-star ghost. Hey man, congrats. Just after I got suicides. Oh, perfect. Fancy living, here we come. Yeah, man. You're set. Does anyone know how long maintenance will be tomorrow night? I Gotta be honest, I did not even know there was a main. It's tomorrow night. Typically they're 2 hours. Sometimes they're 3. And in rare occasions, it's longer than that. But usually it's 2 hours or less. Took my unduped Sentinel 565 and duped him later. He's still amazing unduped. Yeah, absolutely. Just sit into their block a bit, start to build an analysis if unduped. Yeah, it's just some, you know, the ramp up is just a little bit slower. Still totally playable, unawakened. If he's unawakened, you might have other champions that you like would prefer to play or turn to them more frequently, but once you get awakened, man, he's just so good. F it, guess who now is a rank 5 Torch 2, 17 rank 5s now, Abdo. Awesome, man. That's good stuff, dude. If I got a 6-star Rolk, I would take him to rank 2. He's such a great champ. He's cool. That is not one that I would rank 2 personally, but he is cool. Oh, whoa. What happened? I just barely touched. No, Elgato. Son of a... I know it's frozen right now, guys. The gameplay, at least, not my face. The Elgato looked like it was sliding off of my desk here. So I just like barely touched it to make sure it wasn't gonna fall. Piece of doo-doo. You might hear a Windows sound. Unplugging, plugging back in right now. If you do, don't look at your own computer. That is me. This thing might just be frozen. Well, son of a... Oh, man. Let me try one more time. Leave it out for a few seconds. Look at Gulk's butt. You can't. It's hard to see. He's got a little bit of clothes on it. All right, let's try again. Come on, Elgato. You can do it. Need those last milestones for a level up? Wow. ABG, do you think it's worth using one of my 2 tech gems on 5-star Guillotine? Also have a 4 to 5 tech gem. Don't yet have Ghost, Mysterio, or Warlock. Haven't finished Labyrinth. It's probably worth it. Yeah. I would say so. You got 2 tech awakening gems. I think Guillotine you could play without awakening, but it does give you some combo loss prevention, if I remember correctly. So it's probably worth it, I would say. You might want to look to someone that has a higher level Guillotine just to get a second opinion, but I think it's worth it. Deactivate Elgato and OBS and reactivate. I think last time I did that, it messed up my image thing somehow. I'm scared to do it again. Like I had to readjust the size and stuff like that, and that's kind of a pain. Damn, guys. Well, I might just call the stream. I hate to do it. I was planning on streaming a little bit longer, but I'll try one last time. Normally to fix this, I gotta like restart my computer. And that would separate it into 2 streams. One and there's already so many of these damn Doom streams. It's gonna be confusing if there's 2 part ones. It's gonna be annoying in people's sub boxes. Freaking Elgato. Well, wait, hold on. Let me try unplugging it from my phone side of things, too. Did not try this yet. Hold on. Come on. No, it's not working either. No, I need a quick dungeon run after my 5s are done. We can still do dungeons lags. If you hit me up online, I'll do dungeons with you. Doesn't have to be on stream. But man. Alright guys. Unfortunately I think it's over, man. I'll be back tonight, my normal time, so at least there's that. But yeah. Rip stream. Thank you all for hanging out, getting this Doom grind started. Good luck to all you guys that are grinding. Big B Wolf, shout out to you for being the big D of the morning. Thank you very much. Doom Arena Round 2, Part 1, Section A. Yeah. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Hook looks like he's a ballerina. He does. He looks like he can move. He's got some moves on the dance floor. Look at the way he's wielding that hammer like it's nothing. So strong. But alright. Yeah, I'll be back later tonight, guys. Thank you all for joining the stream and all that. See you guys later.